Hello YouTube, today I'll show you my Altergeist branded deck profile. It's a mixture, of course, as the name suggests, of Altergeist and with the branded stuff that came out of the Albaz structure deck. So I do just play the bare minimum. I just play the 2 Albaz and 3 branded fusion in the deck. It conflicts a little bit with your starters like Meluseek. You cannot just go Meluseek, Linkuriboh, search Multifaker, and also activate branded fusion. You have to do either or. But the deck somehow seems to work. So yeah, I'll just showcase it to you guys. Starting for the main deck, Altergeist monsters is just 3 Multifaker. You want to see this card as much as possible in your hand to activate a trap card and just special this from your hand and either go for follow-up next turn or just bounce with the Silquitous. I always struggle to pronounce the name. So yeah, this is your starter. Also 3 Marionetter. Of course, it's a normal summon. It sets a Altergeist trap card, which then triggers the Multifaker, so it has a lot of synergy with the deck. Also, you can tribute and special summon an Altergeist from the graveyard, which this will trigger again. So these two just really go together. Meluseek. So Meluseek is your level 1, so you just go for your Linkuriboh, and when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you search Altergeist monster. Also, when you inflict damage and can attack directly, you get to target one card the opponent controls and destroy it or send it to the graveyard. I think it's send it to the graveyard, but it does target. So yeah, also good for those back row matchups. Next, 2 Silquitous. So this is your bouncer, and when it's sent to the graveyard from field to the graveyard, you get to add to your hand the Altergeist trap card, which you only play 3 because Spoofing is not an Altergeist card, otherwise this deck will be broken. And next, for the one-off, I do play the one, what's it called, hand trap. I'm not even going to pronounce the name. So yeah, I see people cutting this one and play the Pookie, but in this version, Pookie is iffy because yeah, I do play the branded fusion, so linking doesn't make much sense for this deck. At least I don't open any branded cards, and yeah, of course I'll go for the link summon. And yeah, for the Albaz stuff, just 2 Albaz. So you only need 1 theoretically, but this deck struggles to OTK, so you can activate the effect of Mirrorjade, of course, send another Albion to the graveyard, and you have another branded fusion for the next turn, and you don't really need the extra deck in Altergeist except for 3 Hexstia and 3 Linkuriboh. So all the other stuff is just fusion monster that help facilitate the branded fusion and the Albaz strategy. And to do so, because the deck struggle for an OTK, I do play the 1 Staysailor. So this lets me keep Albion on field and not use him and the Albaz in the graveyard to special summon Mirrorjade. So if I activate branded fusion, I'll just have Albion and a Mirrorjade on field, where that's 55. And who played Altergeist knows that this deck really struggles to OTK. So that puts a lot of pressure on my opponent. So with 1 card, I have 55 damage on board, a banish, non-targetable banish, and also I have 4 other cards in hand, which can be trap cards or just Altergeist starters. So yeah, really like this card. It's a break, of course, but yeah, Albaz is a break also. Next for spells, 3 branded fusion. Not much to say about this card. 3 Extravagance. Of course, you want to draw, and 2 Duality. So yeah, still a trap deck. You can, if you activate Duality and also have branded fusion, you just need to go with what you have in your hand, what you value the most. If you have more trap cards, You just go Duality and stall your opponent and activate Brand Diffusion next turn. So you really gotta choose. Next, one Call by the Grave. It's too broken not to play. Next, personal spoofing. Yeah, this card does a lot for the deck. It's not once per turn, not hard once per turn. So if you have 2 copies, you can activate 2 copies during your turn. It does a target effect. It by itself and an other Altergeist card is just Multifaker bounce and follow up for next turn. So best card for the archetype. Next, 2 protocols. You can set this with Marionetter, and Altergeist cards monster effects on field cannot be negated, and also you get to negate an opponent monster and destroy by just sending an Altergeist card from the field to the graveyard. So pretty broken. Next, 1 Manifestation. It's just Monster Reborn. 3 Imperm, because Imperm and Multifaker going second is just full combo in this deck, so it's too good not to play. 3 Torrential. I mean, you can play something else here, but it's just too impactful not to play. Because, okay, your opponent knows he's playing a back row deck against a back row deck, but still, sometimes they don't expect to play into a Torrential. So yeah, I really like this card in this deck. 3 Strikes, 3 Judgment, because we do play all the Solemn Brigades in this deck. We just say no to everything. Next for the extra deck is self-explanatory. It doesn't really need much to explain. 3 Hexstia. If you get the ball rolling with your Altergeist monsters, then yeah, you go to this card. Goes to 31 with a Marionetter pointing to, and you can go easily for game for that, or just even control the game more using this card. Next, 2 Linkuriboh and 1 Anima, because situationals. You might want to go second and steal a monster with Anima by linking this with Meluseek. Next, the 1 Flora, because you send it with Staysailor. Yeah, you can also play the other Garden Rose Maiden, I think is the name. Yeah, so you choose. I just like this artwork, so I play this one. It doesn't do anything else. Next, 2 Lubellion. It used to be 3, but yeah, I have to cut 1 for Flora. 3 Albion, and 3 Mirrorjade. So yeah, as I said, it's self-explanatory. The extra deck, you play Extravagance, so you gotta max out on pretty much the good stuff. And yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about the deck, or if you try, even if you try it, tell me how you did with the deck. So yeah, see you on the next one.